on business.
All right, guys. I'll make sure that doesn't go off. All right, so picked another one. This one's out of Homestead Skills. Way down on the homesteading board. Because I really want to start getting these out to you guys. Information is crucial at this point. I've just been doing a lot of learning by doing. I do have quite a few books I still need to get. There's still quite a few I need. I'll make that part of the discussion Sunday. Along with our possible tiny home idea. I don't know. My mind is kind of going different directions because of the possibilities of things. Sorry, there's flies and they're driving me crazy. And I'm using my left hand and it's not working. But yeah. Like I said, I've got some ideas. But again, that's going to be in the live on Sunday. So, anyway, this one is 27 pioneer skills to start living off the grid. And I actually looked at the pin, so it's not going to be as long as what it sounds. All right, building resilience, 27 pioneer skills to master in uncertain times by Davin Eberhardt. In his seminal work, Walden, Henry David Thoreau wrote, I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life, to see if I could not learn what I had to teach, and not, when I came to die, discover that I had not lived. In today's fast-paced, technology-driven world, an increasing number of millennials and Gen Z are heeding Thoreau's call, embracing homesteading and self-sufficiency skills with renewed vigor. This resurgence of interest in traditional practices isn't merely a nostalgic nod to the past, it's a deliberate choice to live more sustainably, independently, and in harmony with nature. As we explore these 27 pioneer skills, consider Thoreau's wisdom. Simplify, simplify. These time-honored abilities offer more than just practical knowledge. They provide a path to a more deliberate, fulfilling existence. Number 1, gardening, grow your own bounty. Growing your own fruits, vegetables, and herbs is a cornerstone of self-sufficiency. Whether you have a sprawling backyard or a modest balcony, you can cultivate a thriving garden to feed yourself and your loved ones. Number 2, raising livestock from backyard to table. Even if you don't have acres of land, you can still raise smaller livestock like chickens, rabbits, or goats. These animals provide a steady supply of eggs, meat, and dairy products, reducing your dependence on store-bought groceries, which is absolutely imperative in today's society. 3, hunting, fishing, and trapping. Sourcing wild protein. You probably should have shut that coffee pot off. Hunting, fishing, and trapping are valuable skills that allow you to supplement your homegrown food supply. Familiarize yourself with local regulations, acquire the necessary equipment, and seek guidance from experienced outdoorsmen. Mastering these skills not only puts food on the table, but also fosters a deeper connection with nature. 4, cooking from scratch. Nourishing meals made simple. In the pioneer days, cooking from scratch was a necessity. Learning to prepare wholesome meals using basic ingredients is a valuable skill that promotes self-reliance. Start by mastering simple recipes for bread, stews, and preserves, and gradually expand your culinary repertoire to include more complex dishes. 5, food preservation. Extending nature's bounty. Preserving food is essential for ensuring a steady supply of nourishment throughout the year. Learn various methods such as canning, dehydrating, fermenting, and root cellaring to extend the shelf life of your homegrown produce and meat. By mastering these techniques, you'll be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor long after the harvest season. There. Thought I skipped one. 6. Sewing and mending, stitch by stitch. Knowing how to sew and mend clothing is a practical skill that saves money and resources. Start with basic hand sewing techniques like hemming, patching, and button replacement. As you gain confidence, progress to using a sewing machine and creating simple garments from scratch. Already done that. 7. Knitting and crocheting, crafting warmth and comfort. Knitting and crocheting are not only relaxing hobbies, but also useful skills for creating warm clothing, blankets, and other essential items. Begin with simple projects like dishcloths or scarves and gradually work your way up to more intricate designs. These skills allow you to craft personalized, high-quality items that will last for years. 8. Carpentry, building your own shelter. Oh, it's the water. Basic carpentry skills enable you to construct and repair structures from garden beds to animal shelters and even your own home. Start by learning to use essential tools like hammers, saws, and drills, and practice building simple projects like birdhouses or benches. As your skills grow, tackle more complex endeavors like sheds or cabins. 9. Blacksmithing, forging, functional art. Blacksmithing involves shaping metal using heat and tools to create functional items like tools, hardware, and cookware. While it may seem daunting at first, learning the fundamentals of blacksmithing can be incredibly rewarding. Start with simple projects like hooks or fire pokers and gradually progress to more intricate designs. 10. Soap making, cleanliness from nature. Making your own soap allows you to create gentle, natural cleansers without harsh chemicals. Experiment with different scents and additives to create unique, personalized blends. And I think Monday, I am going to dedicate Monday to making the soap and the beeswax candles. So, and I do have Monday off, which is going to be weird because that's going to be the first Monday I've had off since I started getting my paycheck on Monday nights. 11. Candle making, illuminating self-reliance. Candles provide light and warmth during power outages or off-grid living situations, or grid down. Learn how to make your own candles using natural materials like beeswax or tallow and experiment with different wicks and molds to create a variety of shapes and sizes. 12. Herbal medicine, nature's healing touch. Understanding the medicinal properties of plants allow you to create natural remedies for common ailments. Start by learning to identify and harvest local herbs and research their traditional uses. Create simple tinctures, salves, and teas to address minor health issues, but always consult with a healthcare professional for serious concerns. Yes, but in grid down situations, you have to be able to know how to take care of those serious concerns yourself. So, start that research because that's where it comes in. What are you going to do in a grid down situation when you can't call 911? Let someone you love die? Grid down situation, you're on your own. Learn it now. Don't wait. Oh, I'll learn it when I No. If you put yourself in a learn it when you have to, then someone is going to die because you didn't take the time to do the research and learn it beforehand. Is that harsh? Yes, but it's the reality. It's harsh reality. It's the truth. Straight up hardcore truth. Learn it while you have the time and the advantage of all the technology. Make good use of it instead of stupid use of it. Because to me, games are a stupid use of technology. Make good use of it, do your research, and learn. Learn how to do this stuff. Make use of your time. Stop wasting your valuable time. Because time is valuable and it's something you'll never get back. All those wasted minutes and hours, you're never going to get that time back. Stop wasting it. Start using it wisely. Playing games is not using your time wisely. Period. Come on. Sorry, I was trying to make sure it didn't go off from them. Anyway. Point is, grid down, you're not going to be able to consult a healthcare professional. Learn this stuff while you have a chance. Don't wait. It's stupid to wait. 13. Beekeeping, the sweet rewards of pollination. Beekeeping not only provides you with delicious honey, but also supports the ecosystem through pollination. Learn about the different types of bees, their habitat requirements, and the equipment needed to start your own hive. With proper care and management, your bees will reward you with a bounty of golden honey. 14. Cheese making, transforming milk into mouth-watering morsels. Cheese making is a delightful way to preserve milk and create a variety of tasty, protein-rich snacks. Start with simple recipes like ricotta or mozzarella cheese and gradually work your way up to more complex aged cheeses. Come on. Why? My phone's being stupid. Oh, great. What in the world? Why is my phone doing this? Hang on, I think I'm gonna have to reopen this. Hopefully I won't have to close the tab and go back into it. Okay. Experiment with different milk types and flavorings to create unique artisanal cheeses that will impress your friends and family. 15. Basket weaving, crafting functional beauty. Basket weaving is a practical skill that allows you to create sturdy, attractive containers for storage and transportation. Begin by learning basic weaving techniques using natural materials like reeds or grasses and practice creating simple shapes like bowls or trays. 16. Tanning hides, preserving nature's gifts. Tanning hides is the process of converting animal skins into durable leather for use in clothing, shoes, and other items. Learn about the different methods of tanning, such as vegetable tanning or brain tanning, and practice with small hides like rabbits or squirrels. 17. Rope making, twisting fibers into strength. Rope making involves twisting natural fibers like hemp, sisal, or cotton into strong, durable cords. Learn the basic techniques of spinning and plying and practice creating ropes of different thicknesses and lengths. Homemade ropes have countless uses, from tying bundles to creating makeshift tools and repairs. 18. Pottery, shaping earth into useful vessels. Pottery is the art of shaping clay into functional items like bowls, plates, and cups. Start by learning the fundamentals of hand building techniques like pinch pots and coil building, and gradually progress into using a potter's wheel. Experiment with different clay types and glazes to create unique personal pieces that are both beautiful and practical. 19. Leatherworking, crafting durable goods. Leatherworking involves cutting, shaping, and stitching leather to create items like belts, bags, and shoes. Begin by learning basic techniques like cutting patterns and saddle stitching, and practice with small objects like key fobs or coin purses. As your skills grow, tackle more complex projects like custom-fitted shoes or intricately tooled belts. Woodworking. Number 20, woodworking, shaping timber into treasures. Woodworking encompasses a wide range of skills from carving and turning to joinery and furniture making. Start by learning to use basic hand tools like chisels, planes, and saws, and practice simple projects. Practice creating simple projects like cutting boards or picture frames. 21. Natural building, sustainable construction techniques. Learn to build structures using natural materials like cob, straw bale, or adobe. These methods are environmentally friendly, energy efficient, and often more affordable than conventional construction. 22. Rainwater harvesting, collecting nature's bounty. Design and implement systems to collect, store, and use rainwater for irrigation, livestock, or household use. Learn about different collection methods, filtration systems, and storage options to make the most of this valuable resource. Solar power, harnessing the sun's energy. Gain knowledge about solar energy systems from small-scale setups for charging devices to larger installations for powering homes. Figure out how to calculate energy needs, choose appropriate equipment, and maintain your system for long-term sustainability. 24. Composting, turning waste into black gold. So one of the things that I'm going to start focusing on is learning how to do composting the right way so we can actually create our own soil, make our own soil. Master the art of composting to recycle organic waste into nutrient-rich soil amendments. Learn about different composting methods, including traditional piles, vermicomposting, or vermicomposting, and bokashi to suit your specific needs and space constraints. 25. Fermentation, preserving food and enhancing nutrition. Explore the world of fermentation to create probiotic-rich foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, kombucha, and yogurt. This ancient preservation technique not only extends the shelf life of foods, but also increases their nutritional value and digestibility. 26. Spinning and weaving from fiber to fabric. Learn to process raw fibers like wool, cotton, or flax into yarn, and then weave that yarn into fabric. This skill allows you to create custom textiles for clothing, blankets, and other household items, truly embracing the concept of sheeped shawl. 27. Wild crafting, sustainable harvesting of wild plants. Expand on foraging skills by learning the ethical and sustainable harvesting of wild plants for food, medicine, and craft materials. This includes understanding plant life cycles, proper harvesting techniques, and how to process and preserve your harvest. There we go. There we go. And that is it for 27 pioneer skills to master in uncertain times. So there we go. No way, fly. So, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get this up there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you check your subscriptions, and remember Sunday, we're going to be, sorry guys. Remember Sunday, we're going to be going live Sunday night at 7 o'clock, to discuss just a whole bunch of different things. Not only about our homestead, but just things that are going on. So please show up at 7 o'clock and, ask your questions. If I don't know, I'll look it up. I'll see what I can find. And I'm going to have, like a few video titles written down that I'm going to go to. And, we'll talk about that. And anyway, do your research. Do your research, you guys. Keep your eye on those subscriptions to all your homesteading channels. And make sure you're still subscribed. Click on that notification bell and click on all to make sure you get all the notifications. And please like and share the videos. Whew, I am really tired, as you can hear. Really tired, and I have an hour and a half before I have to go to work. So, yay me. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, and do your research. It's really, really important. See you guys in the next one, guys. Bye.